rocks. A little in some of the sandy areas. Kind of along the edges to help blend this stuff together. It's all about those little pockets of detail. You know, don't spread it all too thin. Just I like having small areas of high detail, and I've always found that tends to look nicest. You know, especially in large open maps. Could even go around the edges a little bit. We don't need to do too much here, since realistically the player isn't really going to see much of it. But we could just do a quick pass through here. Because why not, honestly? And we can kind of go back over some of this, some of these original little patches that we put down, since these ones are pretty small. Might be good to have some, you know, larger clumps in there. And then I'll kind of go down the edge a little bit, and put some little tufts in. Down the edges of the path. Kind of like so, and then we can, you know, we can even throw in a little bit down at the edges here, where some of our other random little props are. Maybe even a couple tufts out along here. And I think that's pretty good for the beaches. Next thing we could do is we can go and put some more up along the edges of the cliffs. We could put some on the cliffs and you know, the edges here. Once again, you know, just to help blend this stuff together a little bit better. You know, we can even just mix a little bit of, you know, some dry grass clumps just into the other areas of foliage even. Let's put some up top here. Basically just any area that would be hot and dry, that would, you know, any place that would kill grass. So all up here on these cliffs would be nice. Kind of around these rocks here, down along the cliff faces. And you know, this is something that doesn't need to get super intricate, because if you got really intricate with your foliage, you could spend an incredibly long time, you know, working on all this stuff, and you might not want to. You know, maybe you got some deadlines, you got some other stuff you gotta work on. You know, maybe you gotta program your game, or maybe you got some cutscenes to do. So don't be afraid to just kind of go through quickly and just, you know, hit all the major areas. And yeah, it's not something that I ever tend to spend too much time on. All right, so one thing I'm seeing here is we've got our path covered up. So I'm just going to select all the foliage, since I don't know exactly what types are all here. So I'm just going to select all of them, make sure my erase density is set to 0. Oh, I gotta actually select all of them. There we go. Okay, now they're all selected. Now I can erase them all. Just going to get rid of them all up through here. Okay, that's good. Now we can go back in and just put back some of our other foliage. So I'll just go back down to the dry grass here. Select these and just put some back along the edges. All right, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then next thing is we've just got some of these random bushes here. So let's just select all of these here. Maybe just, yeah, we'll select all these. Let's just go down onto the beach so that we can see what exactly these are that we're working with. So I think basically what we can do with these, we'll just scale them up, kind of like what we did with some of the other stuff, and just probably just place them kind of just all around up top. And then we'll probably call it good on the foliage. So let's go down here and find our minimum maximum scale right there. Boom. We're gonna go minimum of 2, max 2. Oh, this is 25. I want 2.5, please. See how this looks. Yeah, that'll be good. I'm just gonna use these in a couple areas. I'm not gonna go too overboard with them. So maybe have a little tuft there, a little bit here. I'll just put in a couple random little spots throughout here. Include these just for variation's sake. Even put some of these up on the cliffs. Looks kind of cool. Kind of like that. Put a few around our ruins here. Give it a little bit more of an overgrown look. And overall, I think that this is looking very nice. Obviously, it still looks a bit off. It looks a bit bland, but once we get into lighting everything, that's when it's gonna really look good. Then I already like how it's looking. I like the design. I like the layout. So I'm happy with how things are going so far. Hopefully, you're happy with however your island is coming along, or your forest environment, or whatever you're working on. And hopefully you're excited to get into lighting. That's gonna be a fun part. Man, all of this is fun. Every video in this course is the fun part. Who am I kidding? So hope you're excited. I know I am. I will see you in the next video. Alright, so the time has come to say goodbye to our beautiful, stretched out